Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching my life icons. I'm so thrilled to present to you my guest for today, not only because someone very close to me requested for me to guest the photographer, but because this person, I feel like I'm so blessed to get to know him because I believe he's one of the most celebrated and
Wow,
well-decorated photographers in the province of Cebu, if not the
better.
world. Ladies and gentlemen, Lance Master, Mr. Reginald Rabaya Omega. Hi, Reg.
Thank you so much. Hello, Aaron.
How are you
It's an
today?
honor too. I'm I'm doing just great today. Thank you for asking. And yeah, in general, despite this pandemic, not so good, not so bad.
Mhm.
And yeah, and
Thank you very
thank
much
you once again
for
for inviting me.
saying yes and for making the time. I know you'll be running
Yes.
lots of important errands today, but still, you
Mm-hmm.
shared me your invaluable time.
Yep.
For our viewers and subscribers, I'd like to share to you that we became friends accidentally. I was just looking for a
Right.
former college student, Reggie Flores. And so I was so
Mm-hmm.
desperate. I needed help from his former classmate who's now based in Singapore. And for some reason, he gave me the account of Reginald Omega. He thought
Yeah, I
it was
remember
Reggie Flores' account. So that's how we get friends.
that.
And that's also the reason why I had the opportunity to check his Facebook. And there I saw his works. But before we dig deeper to some of the highlights of your career, Reg, as a photographer, let's first have a little bit of recollection. Can you still
Mm-hmm.
remember the day when you woke up and then you realized that you want photography to be a life passion? Can you still remember, or can you remember the very first photo that you considered to be a masterpiece because it somehow fed your motivation to become a photographer?
I certainly can remember. I took a lot of photographs. Um, I started as a hobbyist. Just a quick one. I was school in a school publication. I was the photographer, a co-photographer. But at that time, I cannot say that it's really memorable for me. I mean, I took a lot of shots, but there's this one shot I cannot forget, and it made it very memorable for me. That was in I took it in somewhere in Fuente. There was this kid. There was this two little boys. They were brothers or siblings. They were hugging each other. That was way back, I think, 2015. So when I was passing or walking by, I did a photo walk by myself. So I saw these two kids. I took a picture, and my heart was like really, crashed seeing these two kids, and the younger brother, the baby, was crying because they were hungry. I took a picture of these kids, and then yeah, after that, of course, as I bought something just to make them happy and thankful about it. I keep it with me. I treasure the memories. I tried to I tried in a competition,
Mhm.
and I went to enter it in a competition, and I won. So yeah, that was this one of the picture that made it memorable for me. That made me more passionate taking pictures with these like pictures with stories, with emotions,
Mhm.
with real life situations. Yeah.
Thank you, Reg, for sharing the story. You're so fortunate because early on in life, you're really certain of already what you want to do, while other people are really still confused, even in their adulthood stage. And thank you to your school for providing you opportunity to show your photography skills, and to your parents for buying the stuff. It's not really, I can say, I don't know, it's not really cheap to become a photographer, and you know that. And
Yes, it is.
and
No,
wait,
it's true.
did your parents buy you the equipment and everything that you need early on?
At first, at start, I was using my father's camera. It was a film camera. My father leaves his camera every time he goes abroad. My father works on a ship, so
Mm.
yeah. So at first I was using his camera, then again, and then I bought my camera when I was working on a call center in which I can afford myself. I didn't ask from him. I really bought it, and to be honest, my camera up until now, it's a full frame camera, but it's not so expensive. I mean, I don't. For me, it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it matters technically that you have a very high end camera. If it depends on what you use for it.
Yeah,
Because for me,
exactly.
I didn't have an expensive camera, but I was able to win some photo contests even with my cheap camera. So that's it. Yeah,
Wow. So
that's
it's
what
really
I
a
can afford.
combination of the equipment and your skill, not just the
Yes,
equipment
that's right. Scale
alone.
is more important than your gadget
You mentioned you
or your
worked in the call
expensive.
center before, so I'm
Yes,
now
that's right.
interested to know more about some of the things that you have worked on that somehow
Mm.
contributed to your skill as a photographer. But before that, I can't help noticing that
Yeah.
you're sporting long hair.
Hmm.
What influenced what? Because for me, it's culturally dictated that surfers and visual artists really sport long hair. Is that also your main thing? Is that the main influence? That notion?
Yes, it exactly. It brings out the artist side of me, having this long hair. Yeah, I still have the long hair right now. But thanks for asking.
And
Yeah, it's true.
you've been sporting long hair for a long time already, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's long time. Yeah, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah.
There is actually one work experience that you have performed that is for me really exciting, and I hope someday I will also get to interview a cruise liner waiter or cruise liner chef or something like that.
Yeah, I can refer it to someone else, one of the managers.
Yes, please.
Yeah, because we also have Filipino workers in the cruise ship managers. I can refer you, no problem.
Thank you in advance. In one of our conversations, you mentioned you were a photographer in in a cruise liner, right? Can you tell me more about your
Yes.
experience there and how did it contribute to what you have done so far in your photography vocation?
So yep, working on a cruise ship is not that easy. Yeah. Well, there are pros and cons. Yeah, it's nice. Let me start with the bad. I mean, not really bad. The thing that's more challenging, let's just say, it's because when you work on a cruise ship, first you'll be out away, so far away from your family,
Mm.
right? Next, it's when because you will be working with different races and different people. I have German, I have Italians, I have Romanian colleagues, Filipinos also, and Indians mostly. Okay, so we have different cultures. Um, that's one of the most challenging. It's because everybody, your colleagues, but some, okay, let's just say some of them most likely, are the type of person like they want to prove that they're better than you, and
Yeah.
which is I am not like that. um yeah, I mean, I know the fact that there's always someone better than me or than everyone, and photography is a never ending. There's the learning in photography is never ending, so I
Mm.
cannot really say that I'm very good compared to this guy and this guy because we have different forte. We have like maybe I can say I'm good with portraits or landscape or whatsoever. I'm not good with that. I'm not I can be, let's say, a jack of all trades, a master of none. But well, anyways, yeah, that's one of the challenges on a cruise ship. Okay, it's something to do with the how you deal with the people that you work with,
Mm.
and the brighter side and the positive side is that I get to see the places that not everyone can that is dreaming about
Yes,
this place,
exactly.
and it's seeing the world for free, something like that. And the food and everything, we get to eat or whatever European foods and name it. It's like a floating restaurant. So it's like you're eating each and every day on a restaurant. It's how nice that is. But then again, it's up to you. Working on a cruise ship really is not that easy, especially away from your family. So yeah, I applied. Actually, there's this. We have a local agency here in the Philippines. I'm with Magsaysay, and so before I applied, how I prepared myself, I really planned this for a long time. So I started. I was into photography, so I was planting and planting and planting and planting, meaning that I am doing. I am making myself. I'm trying my best to have a very good portfolio so that when I lay it on the table, when I apply, I really have the edge because I've been winning local and international whatsoever. So I have some stuff to present. So that's about it about the cruise
And
ship
because
life.
you've been to many places on Earth
Yes,
because of your cruise liner job, you were able to take also great pictures.
yes, thank you.
Can
Maybe
you,
60. Counted it maybe about 60 places. I'm not bragging.
wow! Can you
60
mention?
places.
Can you please mention two of your favorite destinations and two of your favorite pictures that you have taken outside the country?
Sure. Okay. One is in Lisbon. That's in Portugal. There's this like palace. Um, this picture you mentioned two, right? So
Yes.
one is in Portugal. That's in Lisbon. Um, I really planned, and in photography, I'm like a person who tries to see what's gonna happen. So I planned this shot that was in Lisbon. Then again, so there was the bicycle from far away. So I was thinking I would wait for this moment, the exact moment that this bicycle will pass by and take a shot. Well, this is like in the right frame of my picture.
Ah,
So
okay.
I took that picture. I was really waiting for him, and then when he was a little bit near, so I put my camera on a continuous mode, like tuck, 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 tuck. So there were like maybe I don't know 9 shots until
Oh,
he was out of the frame, and then yeah, that was the best picture so far that I can say that I love and I like because I also won that picture. I converted to black and white because I really love black and white photography also. It won fourth place in online black and white universe photo contest, international photo contest. And second was one of the memorable. There's a lot, but but second I could say from overseas. That was in Dubrovnik. It's in Croatia.
Croatia.
What made it memorable for me? Again, I won first place. It's a cityscape. It was for me. It was very nice. And then I also then again tried to um, join this contest, and I won first on cityscape. The theme was about cityscape.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So
can
those
really
are
say
the
that
places.
you really know what you're doing. So I'm curious if you had undergone formal training, like if you enrolled in an institution for photographers, or you were just self-taught, you
Yes.
were just inspired by many influences.
Yeah. I learned from one of. I have actually two mentors, and I also more I mean self study. I mean after I had this trainings.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was alone then. Yeah, so yeah, I was self studying and trying to learn more about photography alone. Yeah, but
What's
yes,
your
I did have
what's your
trainings.
dynamics as a photographer? Are you the type who brings your camera all the time and then just take random shots, or as soon as an inspiration will catch you, you will take a photo, or you're the one who really plans it out ahead of time before going to wherever your subject is?
Okay. Well, I am the one. I'm a photographer who always brings his camera with him, or my sometimes a phone will do.
Yes.
Yeah, I always bring. So let's just say, for example, dynamics. You're talking about dynamics.
Mhm.
Let's say, for example, I have a pre-debut or prenup.
Yeah, or prenup. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do is that I scout the place first. So I go to the place first. I check where's the best place. Maybe we can shoot. I don't want to be. I'm not someone like who goes there and then okay, where will I shoot? I'll think when I'm there. But I want to be more prepared. And of course, I will check like the weather when we have plans. Oh, we'll shoot on Tuesday and blah blah blah. I'll check the weather first. If it's this a good weather or what. Because it might be a waste of time going there without. I want to be. I'm not saying I'm highly organized, but I want to organize things before I shoot, before I go to the shoot. So yeah, scouting is one of the things that I do, and then getting to know my my client also. It's very important because it will show in the pictures if the your client is comfortable or not. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I do. And charge my batteries and do some test shots and everything. So that's what I do before I go to for a shoot.
For a
Yeah.
shoot. You've definitely have gone a long way from just being a photography enthusiast. In fact, you already have a membership. So let's talk about those. First one is you're a member of the Photographers Club of Cebu, or
That's right.
PCC,
Yes, exactly.
where you also won, or your pictures actually also won in the competitions organized by the club. Can you tell me more about your membership in PCC? How come you became a member? And let's also try to please educate our viewers, especially those who are interested to be a member of PCC.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, I'm a
Okay.
proud member of the Photographers Club of Cebu. How I became a member? Well, I have some common friends, same passion, um, that were also into. Before when I joined this Black and White Universe contest, I was alone. I have friends, but I was not into the club. So they invited me. How to become a member? By the way, you just need to have at least one or two um, people who is in the club who would
Ooh,
vouch for you.
okay.
And then when you need to submit a letter of intent, and we are going to check um, if your works, if you're a hobbyist or whatsoever, and if you really are willing to learn more. And yeah, there's not really a formal interview, but there's also a getting to know before you get to be um, in the club. And then we most of the time just we accept new members. That's every December. So
Ooh.
yeah, you cannot join in the middle of the year or whatsoever. There's a certain time that you can join, and yeah. So
Mhm.
if your friends or whoever is watching that is also interested, please do message me. We can talk about it. You can join the biggest club in Cebu. It's the Photographers Club of Cebu. You have also, I can say, I think, I'm not really sure, but we're the biggest club also national in the Philippines. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can just comment on the link below on
Yes, please.
Warren's YouTube if I'm wrong. But anyway,
And I will also show on the screen while we're having this conversation. I'll show in the screen the Facebook timeline page of Reginald. You have an idea on how his Facebook page definitely would look like, just in case you want to send a message.
yes.
Some of the pictures that you have shared online that really how do you call this, that really stay in my mind that I can really tell at the top of my head is your entry for the theme superstition. Okay, that was
Okay.
really provocative and interesting.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can
Thank
you
you. Thank you.
tell me, that's just one of the many winning pictures. I would like to talk about that. What was your relationship with the model? Is she a friend, a relative? Um, because she didn't
Okay.
strip
Good
off her
question.
clothes, so
Yeah. I think
model.
no other person can do that for me.
Mhm.
It's my wife. My wife is pregnant, so
Oh, okay, that's
use some of
good.
the
So
pictures.
nothing to be
Yeah,
jealous about. No jealousy issues then.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I planned or I staged it, made it something really different.
Mhm.
It was a little scary, yeah, of course, because the theme is superstitions. Like hanging some garlic just to send the aswang away. I don't know what the aswang English is, or werewolves or whatsoever, because they don't like the smell. So
The garlic.
that's the story about it. So they hang it in the windows or in the doors. So yeah, we had this glass door where I took a picture of her, make it more eerie, make it more, yeah, scary and dark.
Well, speaking of memberships, you're also affiliated with the Black and White Universe and the
Yes.
USC because you're, of course, a Carolinian. A USC Photographers Club. Is it Photography Club or Photographers Club? USC
Uh,
Photography. USC
PCC
Photography.
and Black and White Universe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with Black and White Universe, then again, it's online international competition, um, in which it's not easy. It's not hard. I mean, you can actually join. You could send. You don't need someone to vote you in. You just need to go to the the site or page, and then they will also review. They have some panel of judges also will review your credibility or your art or whatsoever, and then you can join. It's not that hard. Um, yeah, so we have it's one of the most there are a lot of black and white online competitions, but the reason why I joined Black and White Universe because I know I mean there are a lot of very good photographers who are also a member of it, and I can learn from just even looking at the pictures, their style and everything, because in some other online competitions, I mean, I can say it's okay, but it's in Black and White Universe. I've heard that there are really a lot of very good photographers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I'm curious to know,
and
Reg, if there are some visual art platforms which actually buy pictures, your pictures or pictures of photographers
yeah.
like you, for them to copyright.
One example is Shutterstock.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah, you can sell your pictures from there, but you need to create your account first,
Mm.
and then you are going to send them the your JPEG pictures, and if someone would like to buy for it, that might be the time that they will ask for the raw pictures. So it can be also that you can sell your picture at one time copyright, that this is only one company who's gonna be using your picture, or you can have it open to all, like maybe 75 photographers will buy for it, but it's with a cheaper price. So
Mhm.
yeah, to answer your question, there is you can sell your pictures online.
For a
Shutters.
civilian like me, like a teacher like me, and who just actually wants to just frame your picture and be placed in somewhere in the house, an area in a building, or something like that.
Mm.
Are you also willing to like sell your picture, like to that person to
Yes, yes.
like just say, Kazi,
Well,
I will buy the superstitious picture, something like that.
yes, yeah, I do. Actually, I'm negotiating because I was once photographer in one of the hotels here in Cebu. In hotels they have frames. It could be paintings or whatsoever. I'm trying to negotiate on selling one of my pictures for their hotel. Yeah, I'm open to it. Why not?
So there you
Yeah.
have it, some subscribers. You can check his portfolio actually
Yeah.
in his Facebook. I was supposed to ask you, Reg, if you have like a favorite theme or something, but I believe I have an answer. I have an answer already to that question because when I was checking your portfolio, at least in your Facebook, I can say that your interests are really, how do you call this, wide. You're so versatile. You have pictures about fashion, about lifestyle, culture,
It's
social problems. So it, you're so inspired
yeah,
by
it's
a lot of things, everything
that's true.
under the sun, A to Z.
Yeah,
So and I think that's the
exactly.
reason why you are an in-demand photographer for advertising, for prenups, even for some activities. Can you mention to me three memorable projects that you've had, in terms of advertising, prenups, and celebrations?
Sure, sure. Okay, let me start with advertising. This one is with the MJ Suites Hotel.
Hmm?
We are still working on they are still working on the website.
Hmm.
Um, we shoot it around October, but the website is still not completely
No.
done. But you can check their websites, MJ Suites. What made it memorable? Because the models were really good friends of mine,
Ah, okay.
and then yeah, my makeup artist was my wife also, so that's what made it
Oh, that's
memorable. And I love the pictures that we took. So yeah, that's what makes it memorable. Second, let's just say for prenup, um, what's memorable is when that was way back 2016. I
good.
had this prenup in Maribago Blue Water, and it's memorable. Why? Because I'm the only one who was allowed to take pictures. And in Blue Water, there's this big tree
Aha.
with a hammock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I let the couple climb the tree in the tree, and then they were like really like in a magazine picture. It was, for me, it was really nice, and I love it. And then I was the only one who was granted to shoot from there.
And good
Mm.
luck, good luck, good luck. Because I have learned also from your Facebook post that you have a photo entry to the Lens Culture Portrait Awards 2021. Tell us about it, please.
Yeah, just to add, it's also memorable because that was the last shot that I took when I was on the ship. So
Hmm.
she's an Indian by
Oh, the
nationality.
girl in the picture. Is
The
that a girl
girl
or a
in the
woman?
picture,
Is that already a lady or
a
teenage,
woman. Yeah,
teenager, teenage woman? Okay.
20. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Ah,
a
okay.
lady.
Really a woman. Already a woman.
Yeah, a
Okay.
woman. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I saw her a lot of times. I like her eyes. Her hair was a little bit shaggy, something. We also worked on the ship, and then I meet her sometime when I get to cross and see her face with her very how do you call the eyes? Her eyes is really, it says a lot. So I was really captivated when I look at her. It's like, oh wow, she's a very nice subject for a picture. I invited her, but it took me quite some time to have the guts to ask her.
To ask her, yes.
uh, and that was a time that took like 2 days. Our shop will be closing because we have no guests in the ship, no German guest anymore.
Mhm.
So the manager decided that we will be closing it. So I was telling myself, oh, I really need to find this girl again. I really need to shoot. So I was looking for her around, for her, and then when I saw her, I really told her straight, hey, please, is it okay with you? But you're gonna be, I'm gonna make you the model, and please, 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 and yeah, and she said, yeah, not a problem, and she was very happy. And so with the support of my friends, I don't have these things to put on the face like turbans or scarf or whatever. I have some friends also on the ship who helped me with with the setup. So I did the lights, they did like the makeup and everything. So yeah, that was memorable for me. I hope. I mean, there are a lot of photographers. It's lens culture is big. you can win like $2,000, $10,000. There's like
Ah!
dollars, and yeah, it's big prizes with lens culture. I'm not into up to winning, but maybe at least, I don't know, maybe recognized or whatever it
Mm,
is. But it's just the feeling that I was able to post my picture there, and lens culture is it's a nice feeling.
yeah. Let's look forward
Not about winning.
to let's look forward to your victory then because it's a pretty big deal considering that the lens culture competition is definitely an international recognition. So it would be a mega achievement on your part.
Nice to
While you
see.
were doing the photo shoot, did you already have in mind that this will be one of the best shots here would be an entry in the lens culture, or you did not intend to do that? You were just trying to save something for your portfolio.
Yeah, I was just stocking the photos
Ah, okay.
for future use, for the contest. I have a lot of stock photos uh, to sell and or to keep. This, timing is everything. I have to keep this picture so when the right time comes with the right theme, I can.
Thank you very much, Reg, for this time.
You're welcome.
And I am so happy to get to know you
Me too.
better. And I'm also excited for my viewers, for my subscribers who will be enjoying your services in the future. That would include me. So before we
Thank you.
say
Yes.
bye, I'd like
Yes.
to ask if you can give a message to those enthusiasts who want to become a professional photographer like you. Just a short message for them.
Hmm. Okay. Well, to my fellow photographers or hobbyists, or the people who wanted to be in a photography business, or just loving people who would like to take nice pictures. My tip is maybe just to shoot from the heart, shoot that what makes you happy. As a photographer, we see things, even though how simple it is, but these simple things can make us happy if you look deeper into it, if you connect to it. So it's just like that. When you, let's just say there's just this glass with a very nice shadow, with a very nice light, as some ordinary person or people or not a photographer would see, it's just a glass. But we look into it in different perspective that it's nice. So that's what I would like to share with you. Just look around you and then shoot what that's from the heart, and try to connect to the things that you can make a good subject out of nothing that other people um, don't see. So yeah, just open your mind, and yeah, that's it. Be creative.
Thank you, Reg, for the pep
You're welcome.
talk. Thank you
Thank,
very much.
thank you
And
also, Warren.
thank you to your wife too for supporting
Yes,
this project of ours for this
yeah,
collaboration. I hope to see you soon in Cebu. Have a great day. Enjoy the
yes.
rest of your weekend.
You too, Warren. Thank you so much also, and yeah, you've been. I didn't expect it. I was so excited to be with you as you're a highly respected teacher and blogger.
Ah!
Thank you so much. Bless you.
Bye, Reg.
See you soon. Bye bye.